Sorry, the sun just right into my face. Hold on, are we in the correct? Yeah, okay. So I got up at 6:30 today, drove to Bolton, the Ritchie Brothers auction in Ontario, and really enjoyed smooth sailing on toll 407, but got stuck for about 20 minutes in a jam before 407. But once I was on 407, beautiful. And surprisingly, everything worked smoothly except the wash. You know, like they found my machine, they found the key. All right, I went in, and there's no filming over there, right? I went in, turned the key, everything is dead. So I call one of those, they have these guys cruising around in pickup trucks with gen sets in the bed, and the guy told me there was no master switch, no kill switch for the battery, so he just boosted it. It started right away, and it's a 2010 John Deere 350D excavator. And so I loaded up myself, secured, checked the dimensions. It was 11 feet 2 inches wide, and thanks to the amazing drop-set drill trailer with this a relatively big machine, I'm still under 13.6, probably like 13.4, somewhere there, 13.5, but under the legal limit, so I don't need any special permits for my height. And then I came back again via 407 and 401 towards Cambridge, because I wanted to fix that valve, the broken valve. And of course, who broke it, you know? So like, these guys broke it, and they made me pay for it, you know? Like, I never saw a valve broke. So this guy was probably hooking up the hose, because they were checking my air pressures yesterday, right? So he was hooking up the hose, and you know how these guys do, like they snap the hose on so that it stays in there, so that they don't have to hold it. And I'm pretty sure, like, but they never said anything. It's just that I figured it out, like, how can the valve be broken? But anyway, I backed in there, I lifted my rear axle, basically pushed that button to let the air out of the last axle to make the, you know, turning easier, and I backed into that shop, into the Cal tire shop. I should have filmed that, because like 2 seconds and there was like 100 cars, because it's a 4-lane road. There's Pine Bush or Industrial over there. No, it's called Eagle, I think. Eagle Street. And there's like cars, you know, and I had to do a couple of times. I had to do it a couple of times backing, because the trailer was like going all over the place with this, you know, 8 axles, even though the last one was up, but still. And so they took the wheels off. Oh yeah, I took the pins, the bottom pins from the flip axle, so because I didn't want them to lift the entire trailer, right, with the excavator, and probably they wouldn't be able to do it. And I said, the axle, there's no weight, so the guy just lifted the axle, and they took the passenger side wheels off, and I fixed they replaced the valve on the inside tire, put it back. It was like, I don't know, maybe half an hour. And while they were doing that, I received the email from the Ontario permits saying that they needed my something to fax to them, like payment form, you know. And then they were asking me if I still want to pick it up, you know. Do I still want to pick up the permit? I said, sorry, please use mail, because I thought I would be free, but now I'm heading to Idaho. I don't have time to drive in my car to St. Catharines and then back, you know. it was already late in the day, like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. And so I cannot just, I need, the trick with this load is that Monday is Thanksgiving in Canada, and all oversized loads must be off the road at 3 p.m. on Friday, tomorrow. And then the earliest you can start driving is Tuesday 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. whatever, like the sunrise, you know. Yeah, the guy just moved in front of me with flatbed, and so I filled up this overpriced diesel at this pilot over here, $1.36 per liter Canadian. Got DEF, so you see we all good. We got full DEF, and I got probably, I don't know, 50% of fuel. So now I want to wash. I need to wash the load. Yeah, that's the thing that didn't work out at the Ritchie Brothers, because my customer said, the broker said, they talked to the yard supervisor and he told them there's a wash there, and they wanted like $375 Canadian, but they can wash it right there. And so this guy was prepared to pay with a credit card over the phone. And I said, okay, cool. And so then when I was done chaining and strapping and stuff like that, I went to see one of these auction guys over there, and he starts calling somebody on the radio. He says, the big boss is in a meeting. I said, I don't think we need the big boss to take the credit card payment, right? Can somebody else take the credit card payment? No, it's only him. And I said, are there any other managers? Oh, he's in the meeting with the other supervisor. And I was sitting there like for an hour. They in a meeting, nobody can reach him, nobody can do anything. So I emailed my broker, said, forget it. I said, I'll pay my own money and I'll bill you, and you just add that fee and send me a new load confirmation. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I think I'm gonna probably wash the trailer as well. So I'm gonna ask for like 2 receipts, you know, because the broker will reimburse me. I need to send them a copy of the receipt for the load wash. But I want to wash the trailer. Maybe I'll just wash the truck, because I was supposed to meet the guy that wants to buy my trailer today. Like they wanted to see the trailer, and they say they're very serious. But it didn't happen. So I want to make a video and show him the trailer. So, and for that I want to wash it. Well, if you can see in the window, that's the rear of my trailer, because I'm standing at an angle, all angled up, trying to get to a truck wash over here. And it's October 4th, 5:32 p.m. and this is the new truck wash in London, Ontario. And that's it. We are squeaky clean. Looks good, don't it? Alright, that's our flip neck extension, 23 inches, 102 regular height, no, 101. The gooseneck, just going over some specs. Wow, look at this, that's not good. 2 boxes over here for chains. Over there we got lumber. The wood is still good. And that's the machine. 2010 John Deere 350D. So I got 2 chains in here. And I got 1 on each corner on where the wheel is. 1 chain on the bucket and 2 chains in there. I got about 3 new tires. Had to replace them recently. Like this one is new, and somewhere 2 in the back and new, I think, on that side. It's a pretty big excavator. And that's what I have. That's my next load. Going to Idaho, about 2,000 miles from here. It's going to be a long and exciting trip. And actually, I came to like this short bumper. It makes things easier to get in here when I'm hooking up my sign, you know. Okay, the last thing I gotta do. So we are clean, we have fuel. The last thing we gotta do is go there under that yellow sign. Scales, enter. And I already got my Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. And what I started to say is that I have to get out of Ontario before 3 p.m. tomorrow. And ideally, I want to get out of Michigan. Like, if I get out of Michigan by the end of tomorrow, then all the other states, they allow weekend travel. And Michigan is the only one on my way that I cannot drive on Saturday. And so that's the plan tomorrow. Just so now I have to prepare my customs paperwork, slap my PAF sticker on my bill of lading, send it to the broker. Finally have the information who the broker is, the customs broker, and then do my Border Connect thing on the computer. And once I know my weight, order the rest of the permits. And I will need Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah, I think, and Idaho. No, not Utah. No, we'll figure out. I'll figure out on the computer. Anyway, thanks for watching. More to follow. Be safe, be good, and keep your safety belts fastened.